My work is about our relationship with the environment and the conflicts inherent in our relationship with the environment. Most of my work consists of me making animal suits or dresses with tails and ears attached, and I do solo performances in the wilderness in New Zealand. So I go hiking for a few days at a time, mostly on my own, and I dress up as an animal to see if through my photography and my video work I can become other like an animal. And the other part of my work is that I'm really interested in textiles and craft and sewing. And in New Zealand, the Europeans that I'm part of arrived only 150 years ago, and with our arrival we decimated a lot of the forests and we brought with us a lot of pests. And one of the worst pests in New Zealand is the opossum. And we are now doing the biggest 1080 drops in the world, big poison drops in all the national parks and in the forest, because the possums are such a big problem. And in the conflict of thinking about our relationship with animals, part of my philosophy is that if we thought about animals as the same as we think about other humans, the world would be a much better place to live. But that's sort of problematic because, like, for example, the possum is decimating our forests and our trees. So the possum furs on the wall have been hunted by my father, who is part of an environmental group that kills the possums. And I'm conflicted because I sort of love dead animals and fur. And so I'm sort of creating these hand-warming muffs, which I have taken on my tramps. And I guess they sort of talk about the conflict of killing an animal, loving its fur, but the possum is a problem. But then myself as a European in New Zealand, maybe I'm also part of the problem, because with my ancestors came the pests and the problems. So it's about me trying to sort of find a space to be a human being in a sort of a wilderness environment and what that means. Do come and see in Humano. It will be a fantastic exhibition with some amazing artists' work who look at the sort of conflict and issues of being a human being and our relationship with the environment. Gracias.